Alright, many of you Marvel movie watchers may be wondering who that pink alien was in the last trailer's video, and if you haven't already looked it up, it's Thanos. That completely opens a lot of new doors for the Marvel Universe, but whoever the director was for that only signed off on a 5-movie series rather than a 6, which is completely retarded. But I mentioned that in one of my other videos actually. But in the last Avengers movie, which is going to be the 3rd Avengers movie, is probably going to have Thanos and him and people in there. And Thanos is a titan. He is probably one of the biggest villains that the Marvel Universe will ever face. But as of right now, he is currently after something called the Infinity Gauntlet, and he is also after the Infinity Gems. The Infinity Gems, what they are is they are stones that when you wear them, basically, in this thing called the Infinity Gauntlet, is they give you the ability to control these. Right now, Thanos currently has 3 of them. If you've seen Thor: The Dark World, the Ether is the power gem. If you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, the gem is the space gem in that movie. And if you've seen the Avengers, which I hope you have, the mind gem is the Tesseract. Currently he's on the watch for the soul, time, and reality gem. Well, basically, what goes on is once he gets these, he makes a whole bunch of superheroes vanish, poof, like just off the streets. Let's see. I have a comic book here that it's the Infinity Gauntlet series, and it's in 1 book. So yeah, he makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 times 8. He makes 32 superheroes vanish. And basically, Captain America, he's still working for S.H.I.E.L.D. He finds out, and he goes to Doctor Strange, and he goes visit Thor, and he goes back to S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters, and talks to Odin, and here comes Adam Warlock here with Doctor Strange, and see, the Infinity Gauntlet brings in everybody. This is the comic version of the Infinity Gauntlet here, this glove right here, basically, and then there's Thanos. Yeah, he looks evil, but he does all of this for his wannabe, who he wants to be his girlfriend / wife, Death. He is obsessed over Death, and he wants to impress her by killing as many people as possible. Big characters in here are the Avengers, the New Avengers, the Mystics, and the giant space guys like Galactus and the Watcher and all of those people. Mephisto, actually, in the first part of the book, the first challenge, he gives Thanos the Infinity Gauntlet in the first, because he had to have Mephisto to put the Infinity Gems into the proper slots, because he did not know. He just wants to control the universe. What I really hope that they don't do with this is they don't end up clusterfucking it with the superheroes and bringing them all in like such as like they did in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. If not, that is an insanely cool movie. I highly recommend you watch it. But they clusterfucked the villains. They had Rhino, Green Goblin, and Electro in there. But yeah, that was my little input on there. If you've already seen it and you want to see my opinions on it, go to my Amazing Spider-Man 2 review. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting off topic here. Anyway, let's see what all happens. Thanos, before the Infinity Gauntlet War, rips Spider-Man's head off. Granted, there are many different versions of the Infinity Gauntlet and many different versions of how this comic series went, but my favorite would be the one with the most brutal. Scarlet Witch gets ripped in half. He throws Thor and picks up his hammer. He picks up his hammer and throws and hits Thor with it. Breaks Captain America's shield with a backhand. Ironically, Adam Warlock, Collector, ends up getting the Infinity Gauntlet, even though he went undercover for Thanos to get the Infinity Gauntlet. Let's see what else. Hawkeye disappears somewhere in here. Hawkeye is just kind of like a cameo thing. Yeah. That right there is Death. Right there, that skeletal figure right there. Ironically, she's a girl. Let's see. So, when he has the Infinity Gauntlet, there's like this little space thingy that goes on, and apparently the ether or something had like a face, and it shows 6 heads with six gems. To me, the Soul Gem looks like Owl from Daredevil. I'm not completely sure on that, but yeah, there's 5 gems, and there's 6 gems because there's one on the thumb. But basically, he controls everything until like the last chapter shows up and stuff. And apparently, after this thing, Adam Warlock dies or something. He has the Infinity Gauntlet. Alright, here's the League of Giant things. Cosmic Defenders, that's what I was looking for. The Mysterious, the Watcher, Cronus, Galactus, the Judge of Realities, the Enigmatic Stranger, Love and Hate, and the 2 Giants. Those are the people that ironically help the Avengers throughout the comics here. Let's see. In the end, Silver Surfer punches Thanos, and Adam Warlock takes the Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos. Adam Warlock gets submerged in the Soul Gem, and he takes the Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos directly off his hand. His last line was, "Let the conflict end." And then... Now, what happens after this is Thanos gets put in maximum security prison that no one can break out of, and then he eventually dies. That's pretty big, but right after that, you got the Silver Surfer rebirth of Thanos. This is where he eventually gets the Infinity Gauntlet back and rips off Spider-Man's head and rips Scarlet Witch in half and completely annihilates everybody. Thanos, Titan, evil, brutal. Unless you like gore and blood and guts, I don't recommend that you read the Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet series. Just to leave you thinking here, Thanos series, with Thanos, what version are they going to do? I don't know. Are they going to do the rebirth or the first Infinity Gauntlet or what? I would personally like it if they did the blood and gore version, simply because I like that. And thank you for watching. I know this is a long video here, but Thanos is a really big character in the Marvel Universe, and I know a lot about him. Sorry, I'm a nerd. Alright. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.